We're here to share our stories with our voices and our life experiences, because we don't need the state of Canada reporting Canadians that everything is all right when it's really not. The Canadian Rangers carry knives as part of their equipment so they can cut children down that have hung themselves in trees and arbors. This is a reality in Northern Ontario. This is what's happening right now. So, you know, all is not well. It's nothing for us to celebrate, and we want people to be aware that we're not celebrating until we start working towards actual nation-to-nation relationships, which involves grassroots voices, and involves us being at the table, and involves us telling them how we are going to self-determine our nationhood. You know, we don't need permission, we need respect.
They are grassroots. They do know what's happening and what's not happening, and particularly their relationships here in Toronto. I think that people have a right to be mad. They have a right to be cynical. They have a right to say, we've heard all these words before, nothing happened, of course. And so that's my job, is to rebuild the trust as we move into the next 150 years. I know that people don't want us to fail. They want to help us. And the number of questions that I had today at this picnic about water systems on reserve, that this is people watching and counting on us to work in partnership with First Nations, Inuit, Métis, and I don't think anybody was offended by the fact that people came and needed their voices heard.
Yeah, we need to see action, and so, you know, we can't afford to go on this way. We have high rates of suicide on Indigenous communities. We have 140 communities across this community that don't have clean water. You know, they're on boiled water advisory. We have corporations encroaching on our lands, and they have a duty to consult, and we have our rights in the Constitution. You know, we have our title, and the government always says they want to reconcile, but you know, when it comes down to sitting at the table, they develop legislation and termination and extermination policies. So, you know, we have to be very careful what they talk about.